I'm not live. Woo! Here I am now. All right, there it is. Welcome. It's Sunday School. Here we go. Are you ready? Do you want to know? What the game is? Today we're talking about school games. That's right. The games are on, and it is very exciting stuff. Not just the school games for the school community, Alex Hormozzi's school games, but the rainbow games in another community I'm in. And there's games and gamification and fun, making business simple and fun. That's right. That's what we're here to talk about. I'm Wendy Wiseman of Wiseman Integrative, home of happier, healthier humans, come what may, day by day. And I am in the top 1% of engaged school community creators. So my Women Wellness Leaders Network is up to, let's see, number 704 in the rankings, the discovery rankings of engaged communities out of some 130,000 maybe. I don't know what the number is, but there's some 130,000 people in the school community. There's like 17,000 in the Skool Games community. I think that the Women Wellness Leaders Network is currently like rank number 30. It was 39 when it was ranked 750 overall, but it's in the 30s of some 16,000 communities under the search women. So it's pretty exciting stuff. And it looks like I have a friend joining me here from the Women Wellness Leaders Network. Welcome, Karen. And
hi, how are you, Wendy? Good morning.
There we are. We are here together. Let's make us bigger. Oh, there, we're bigger. Look at that. So welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, I was just talking about how the Women Wellness Leaders Network is ranked 704 out of, so many.
What was it? It was 1,000 just a couple days ago, right?
Yeah, we hit 1,000 on the first the 20 days. So we were founded on August 11th, and in 20 days we broke through the first 1,000, the top 1,000 communities because of the collaborative nature of the community. Right?
Yes.
We're not just pushing a product. I'm not just in this guru model where I'm like, listen to me and do what I say and buy my things now and do this and you'll make millions of dollars tomorrow. Right? So
much better spirit that you have here.
Yeah, there have been some other posts recently too about the difference in what difference a word can make, right? With membership.
Yes.
versus community, and audience versus colleagues, right? Or
Yes.
collaborators. So I think that's the key differential. And that's one of the things that sets school as a platform apart, right? But before we go any further, I was introducing myself as Wendy Wiseman. Why don't you take a minute to introduce yourself just real quick? Say you're Karen, what you do, and what your school group is too.
Hi, I'm Karen. I'm walking my puppy girls right now. I'm so happy I could get on the call. Wendy is so inspiring. Her spirit for this particular school entity. I've been surfing around the different school pages and have come across a couple where exactly what Wendy was saying. It's a very different energy. Sometimes you only have the founder doing all the posts, so it's not at all a collaboration. It's a lecture recital. So it's like taking university class and somebody's trying to sell their product to you and they don't want your feedback at all. So this particular one, the women's wellness, is a pleasure and honor to be a part of. I have started my own, which is showing women how to, or anybody, how to write your own book to transform your notebook. And we did a live, Wendy and Grace, another member of the women's wellness community. We did a real-time getting started with writing your book session, and that's something that I'll walk people through. It's a lot easier than you think. I paid a ton of money last year to get private coaching through an online program that teaches people how to write their own write books and self-publish and do the marketing, and it doesn't have to be so expensive. And I'm really excited to share it with people who are excited to share what they're working on with the rest of the world. So that's me, Karen Elaine. Nice to meet ya.
Yay, so exciting. And yes, that was great the way you just let us right through the first steps to sign up for that and put a title in and just get started. Now, Matthew Thompson, who does the School Stories School podcast that interviews other school creators, I found him through a community that you can join for free called the Podcast Key. And it does something similar where it just walks you through how simple it is to just go sign up for this app. It's free, name the thing, and there you've started. Because starting is the hardest part for so many people. And again, that's why Alex's Skool Games are so incredible. He's made it as simple as sign up, invite people. That's it.
Show them stuff. So now, Wendy, the guy you were talking about just now with the podcast, there's an app for a podcast. Is that what you're saying?
Riverside is the one that one guides you through. It integrates with Spotify. There's a lot of them. There's all kinds of.
Okay. That's my next project.
Yeah, there's some other women podcasters in the network community that we've built, and there's a lot of resources coming along that I will be adding. So yes, we'll have to do a special group about that, maybe next week here, maybe some other time soon, but definitely I'm reintroducing a couple of others. This is the one that I just started. This is episode number 3. Or if you count number 0, where I just came on. I was like, I've been talking about it. It's time. I just started. You got to just start, people. And I'm going to go ahead and hop over here to the Skool Games so that you can see. You've probably seen Alex Hormozi's ads, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can come and see. There it is. This is the About page at skool.com/games, which you can.
Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and thought, wow, I should be further ahead by now? If you're trying to make money online or start your first business and feel overwhelmed, you're not alone. Every day you see other people succeeding and you wonder, why am I not succeeding? Maybe you don't like your job or you're unfulfilled. You want to do something you love and make money, but you feel stuck, bored, confused, or maybe all three. I get it. I spent years in the exact same spot, afraid to fail, but ashamed of being afraid. And it wasn't until I paid another business owner to teach me how to run a local business that I felt comfortable starting my own. He showed me the ropes and gave me the confidence to start. And after scaling my local gym chain from learning this stuff from him, I started a company called Gym Launch, which I sold years later for $46.2 million. Now, what I want to do is repay the favor. I want to show you the ropes the exact way that business owner did for me. And as the person with the largest community on Skool, which I'll tell you about in a second, I can show you exactly what to do. You can start your own online community business today with all the things I didn't know when I started my first business for free with the Skool Games. So imagine building a business being as easy as playing a video game with step-by-step instructions, live workshops, real-time leaderboards, and new friends to make it fun. If all that were true, would you at least be interested? Okay. Now, you might be wondering, well, what exactly is Skool? How do the Skool Games work? How much does it cost? Do I need to be an expert? Do I need an audience? What are the prizes? Great questions. Let me break it down for you. Skool Games is a fun, easy way to build your online business. No experience or followers needed. Just simply choose a painful experience you overcame, something you find interested or you're passionate about, or some skill you learned throughout your career, no matter how small. It could be as simple as a better way to organize folders, or meal prepping for kids who have food allergies, or travel hacks. And then all you have to do is just invite people to community about overcoming that pain, following that passion, or learning that skill. And we'll show you exactly how to build it and monetize it on your first try. Now, if that sounds insanely simple, that's because it is. So check it out. Hakeem, a former barber, now teaches barbers how to cut hair, and he makes over $16,000 a month in recurring revenue and was able to retire his mom from his online community. Levi and his partner from Music Money VIP help musicians and creatives learn the business of making money, and they take home over $30,000 a month from that community. Evelyn gained 234 members on her first month in the Skool Games organically, just from the millions of users we already have on Skool. And how about Christian, who simply teaches people how to flip phones and then was able to make a phone flipping community? Kai created a YouTube community helping other YouTubers make better thumbnails and headlines. And this is the first time he's ever made an offer, and he's earning over $57,000 a month after his first Skool Games. Nate and his brother are really into anime and fitness, so they created a community to help people do anime and fitness together and become their own heroes. And they did $91,000 in recurring revenue their first month. And Kenneth started Creditpreneurs, a community that helps people improve their credit scores and makes over $70,000 a month in recurring revenue. And the thing is it doesn't have to be about making the money. It could just be doing the things that you love. Jed teaches people how to paint with acrylic. Antonio teaches men how to pick the right cologne. Ryan has a paid community just for fun with funny gifts, and he has hundreds of people paying him $1 a month. The possibilities really are endless. And here's the thing, you can become one of these success stories. You wanna know why I say that so confidently? Because 54.1% of people who start a paid community in Skool make money. Yes, you heard that right. More than 1 out of 2 people who start a paid community in Skool make money. That means by your next reunion, instead of answering, what are you up to these days? You could be answering, how'd you do that? And could you help me? And the thing is you probably could, because it's not that hard. So think about a paid community like this. It's kind of like an online party. So when people go to a party, it's not the host that makes the party, it's the other people at the party. Those just invites the guests, provide the place to meet, and sets the rules for the party. And since it's your party, you can make the theme whatever you want and invite whoever you want. And when the party rocks, you get all the credit, even though you just put it together. And when the doorman collects the money to let people in, it all goes to you. Right now, people are paying hundreds, sometimes thousands, to get into digital communities the same way they do nightclubs or cafes. Just think about it as a place where lots of people who want to talk about the same stuff can gather together, and people pay to get in. And the crazy thing is people are selling courses and coaching programs for thousands and tens of thousands on how to build a business like this because it's so profitable. But what if there were a faster, easier, zero-risk way to learn how to do this for yourself? What if you could learn how to start, scale, and monetize an online group the right way on your first try for free? Would you at least consider it? All right. So for those of you who want more out of life, an online community takes the least amount of time to get started. You can literally make money in hours. It requires the least skill. If you can invite people to a party, you can make this business work. And you don't need to be an expert. You just invite those people and let them do the heavy lifting for you. It's kind of like Wikipedia. Wikipedia is not the expert at anything. They just bring the people together and then they are the online de facto experts. It's even faster than building a course or starting a coaching program because you don't need to have all the answers for that exact reason. Interested yet? Good. Because Skool Games was designed to smash through every obstacle that once stood in the way of starting an online business. It's why we have such an insanely high success rate. We've obsessed for years about removing everything that stops you from succeeding. And that's why with the Skool Games, you can succeed without an audience or expertise. Because let's face it, most people don't. And so we had to figure out a way to help people win. And of the 5 out of 7 communities I talked about earlier who won the Skool Games in their first month, only 2 of them had organic followings before they started. You don't need any fancy software, calendars, payment processing. Everything you need is already built in Skool. And you don't even have to know what your community is going to be about yet. I'll show you how to pick it, simple, and you can do it in less than 20 minutes.
And
if you're wondering, well, how do I get people invited to my community? Don't worry, you don't have to ask people you know. We've made it simple to crowdsource your community, just like Evelyn did through Skool itself, on the millions of users we already have on the platform. As for tech skills, you don't need any. If you have the technology to watch this video right now, you already have all the tech you need to start, scale, and succeed. So what happens if you sign up right now? Well, you'll follow our process, you'll build a paid community about whatever it is you love, and if you become one of the top 10 communities on the leaderboard, you'll join me and other successful community owners here in Vegas. And even if you don't win the first month, you get to keep competing every month until you win. And then you can join all the alumni and all the past winners to get to the next level. Worst case scenario, you join, you do nothing, you decide to quit and walk away with thousands of dollars worth of knowledge that you can take with you on whatever business venture you want next.
Right.
Best case scenario, you take a zero risk move and change your life forever. Or maybe you're just like Kyle, who's never won the games, never got in the top 10, and just built a community that makes him $4,664 a month in recurring revenue. He didn't win any awards, but with 3, 4, 5 grand a month, change things for you? If so, then you're in the right place. Remember, the only guarantee is that if you don't take the shot, you'll stay exactly where you are.
Don't do that.
But if you do, you could be the next one coming out to Vegas, celebrating how quickly you built an online business with consistent monthly recurring revenue. You in? Click the button below to join the Skool Games now.
That's
If
right.
you join this month, I'll personally onboard you live. Sign up and I'll see you on our onboarding call on Monday. You can ask me whatever you want.
Good.
Now, if you're worried about starting a free trial, we offer an unconditional money back guarantee. So if you finish your trial and you forget to cancel, just let us know and we'll refund you. All right, we just want people to win. And I'm gonna say this one more time because it's important. 1 out of 2 people who start a paid community in Skool make money, with the average paid community owner earning $1,300 per month. You really can do this. Click the button, let's get started.
Click the button. Let's get started. That's right. So there you have it. That was Alex's wonderful introduction, the new VSL, Video Sales Letter. Look, oh, we've gone back up to 718. That happens during the day. And we will break through that 700 mark. We were at 704 this morning. That was very exciting, but we're still on page 24, just from connecting and engaging. And we're not in the Skool Games. We're not selling anything. Oops, I didn't switch tabs yet. There we go. Share this tab instead. So many buttons and things to push. That's why I went live last week, was it? Without actually sharing the screen, because it pops up the screen you're sharing, but you have to push this button over here to make it go away or to make it show. So last week I talked for like half an hour and I wasn't even live. I just wasn't even there. Tanya joined us in LinkedIn comments. She's in the community. She's going to be doing some calls, some workshops, some stuff about parenting. And I would like to just go ahead and give a shout out to her because I am an international, 3-time co-author of international best-selling series, Rattled Awake, which explores moments when you've been rattled awake and how is it that you're better and not bitter. And 11 now. 11, and Tanya and her son, I believe, are in this edition. It's a mental health focused edition. You can get it on Amazon. It might even be free this weekend. Rattled Awake Anthology Series, Volume 11, Tanya Davis. And it is just wonderful. You can get, I was in, 3, 4, and 5, I think? Volumes 3, 4, and 5. And there's stories from people, many of whom have never written or been published before. So go ahead and check that out. And I'll go ahead and promote the next one I'm in, which is called A LinkedIn Love Affair by the Gifted Bipolar Writer is her business name. And it's a trilogy with 3 volumes based on our community on LinkedIn and how we've come together. And I'm in volume 1, which is about why we came, resumes mostly, usually, most of us, and why we stayed, because it's incredible, real people platform with intelligence instead of all the drama you find on a lot of the other places, or shallow, insta-fluencers. The other volume is, I don't remember. One is about how I came I came as a professional. I stayed for the people. That's volume 2. And the third one is how I built a business on this platform. So that's 36 stories from incredible people. And we're putting in our finalized drafts today. So those volumes will be coming out sometime Q4. Watch for that. And that's exciting because a lot of those people are in the Women Wellness Leaders Network and building communities on Skool. Other platforms are being integrated with the Skool community platform because, well, a lot of you might have your Facebook groups and things, but a lot of my coaches on Skool lost everything when they lost access to Facebook. Now, another one, Evelyn, has had, since Facebook has implemented ads into your groups, they fed her group ads that were direct ripoffs of her content served up by her competitors. Her competitors were being served ads to her own communities in Facebook, and that's really not cool. So even if you're going to stay on another platform like Kajabi or Facebook or wherever you might have your community, it's still a great idea to use Skool as a community lead, as an additional place, as a fast, not censored, algorithm-free kind of accessibility where you actually get to communicate, where you can actually set your feed to see what you want to and not see what you don't want to. You don't have to have the chat on if you don't want to. You don't have to get notifications if you don't want to. You don't have to stay in the group if you don't want to. You don't have to charge a fee if you don't want to. You can join the Skool Games and not go for the gold in the games and just soak up that amazing information that Alex is serving up, like 8-hour masterminds every month and weekly Q&A. Every Monday, we get wisdom, gold nuggets, truth bombs from the man himself.
I saw somebody post in the either Skool Games or Skool community that they attended a 12-hour mastermind. How's about that, Wendy?
It's crazy, but it's so inspiring, and the people are just real and transparent and excited. There's this effervescent enthusiasm about what we're doing, what we're building here. We're at ground zero, the very beginnings of something that's so exciting. I mean, look at you, splashed right on, and you're super excited and super engaged, both you and Grace, on day one in the community that I've put together, and you're like all on it and right in it. Now, tell us, how did you end up on the Skool platform? First, I'll say I had seen an email from Alex about how he was going all in, and I kind of looked at Skool. I'd kind of seen it before, but it was just one of those things floating around in the sea of too much information. And then another network, I'm in the H7 network, another leader there was talking about his community, and I came in, I dove in on February 20th. I've been all in every day. I am all in on this platform, and that's how I arrived. How did you arrive, Karen?
Well, I mentioned that I learned how to write and self-publish through a online program called publishing.com. They charge a pretty penny to get you from zero to published. I paid about between $5,000 and $8,000 to get my first short book up and running. That is my first self-published book. I have been previously a collaborator on another book, Little Black Book of Fitness, that the first day that it went live, it was Amazon bestseller because the guy there, the publisher, leader of that publishing house, he's worked with Jim Rohn, has a ton of experience, but did not want me as a solo writer. He wanted me to continue with groups. And while the book I collaborated on was very interesting, it was wildly different disciplines of fitness. And I wanted to talk specifically about mine. And not interested for about 10 years. And then I came across publishing.com and they walked me through. I did the upsell to get private coaching and everything. And part of our training lessons involved the marketing aspect with Alex Hormozy as the special guest who walked us through his formula and introduced us to his books. And I absolutely went head over heels excited because I've never been excited about the marketing part. That's always been intimidating, scary, and I've never really been very successful at that. But Alex and Layla really make it easy to digest and easy in general. And so I saw one of his ads for the school, one of the Hormozy ads, and I clicked on it and surfed around right away, made my own program, my own school page, which is called Yoga Music Me, which you don't have to do yoga or music to join mine. It's all about doing a book, self-publishing, and making the book all about your specialty. And my specialties happen to be yoga and music. So whatever your specialties are, that's what you get with mine. And I discovered Wendy and the women's wellness platform as I was surfing around. And I'm a member of a couple other groups that focus on marketing and fine-tuning our message. I've joined and left 2 groups already because it's nothing but a giant sales pitch for one product by the leader of the group, and I'm more about collaboration, and we're able to collaborate like crazy in Wendy's group. It's so exciting, and that's what it's all about. I mean, if we're being sold on being able to share ideas and then you're not allowed to speak, it's really counterintuitive, right? And so I highly recommend everybody join Wendy's group.
Well, it's not my group, it's our group. But my group, you can find it pain-free, skool.com, pain-free. Now, I wanted to go ahead and share Tanya's said that the book is free today. It's the last day of the free promotion. So I'm just going to pop this on here and show all of you. I got to switch tabs. I'm going to talk about the Rainbow Games also. What just happened? It decided to do so. There you go. Now that's sharing. Yes. Let me click tabs. Click tabs. There you go. So when you come to this, I did it again. Something is the Round Awake Volume 11. The mental health is here. And when you come today, instead of clicking, don't click read for free. No, don't do that, because that's that unlimited, and they'll try to charge you like $12 a month or something. Click Kindle price, $0. Buy now for $0. Buy now, it's one click, $0. Get yours today, and it is free. Share with friends, family, whoever, everybody in the world, because it's the mental health issue, and mental health matters every single day. You can see the list of authors here. I was co-author with some of them. Lonnie does incredible work, and I just highly recommend this. So go get it. Go get it. Now, we were talking about, you mentioned Alex's book, and that is part of, his wisdom that he's imparting in the Skool Games training communities. Also, others started doing games in communities. I'm part of this one, Captivate, where we do something called the Rainbow Games. And it is super exciting, Rainbow Games. I was part of that, and we went through the book, a 16-day journey of working on our offers to work with $100 million offers. And today was our last day. We're about to do the closing ceremonies meeting. I'm super excited about that. And yeah, and yeah, coffee, and yeah, coffee. Oh, you're in a car now. I was really enjoying seeing the sky. Yeah, we're about half an hour in. That's about when I start going.
That's when I enjoyed seeing the sky also. I live in Big Bear Valley, in the east side of Big Bear Valley, and we're having a major forest fire happening right now. Very smoky and very hard to breathe. So right now I'm near the ocean. I'm on my way to teach one of my weekly clients at their home. And yeah, back in my car, charging, recharging.
Right. Well, it has been so wonderful to have you here. I am just going to go ahead and pop into the communities for everybody so they can see school discovery. See how it was 7:04 this morning because this tab is still open. There we go. It comes and goes because it's based on engagement. You can see, let's go back a second. You can see that all of these communities, oh, it's a different tab. All of these communities have different numbers. Like this, the one on the right of me has almost 2,000 members. The one on the left has 424, and we have 69 members. So it doesn't, this one only has 30, and they're right there. They were 706 this morning. So it doesn't matter how many members you have to rank on Skool. It's about engagement, which is why Sam isn't introducing post scheduling, because he said you can't automate community connection, right? So while post scheduling is convenient, it reduces that actual engagement and connection. And that's the focus of this platform, is creating relationships, sharing information, knowledge in a more collective, collaborative way. And on that note, share this tab instead. Welcome to the Women Wellness Leaders Network. You can find us at skool.com/network. And we are here not just as women in wellness, not just as women leaders, but as women leading well. Some of us have wellness businesses. Some of us have all sorts of businesses. We're getting a nice assortment. Shamika has a faceless YouTube channel where you can learn how to do that. Heather and Sarah have business groups where they teach you how to do business. We have a dog trainer and all kinds of incredible, inspiring women. Again, we're half hour in, so my brain starts to go. But you can see the classroom that we're putting together has some training, you can share freebies in the resources. We're going to have a network directory, podcast directory, speaking directory, a school group directory, events, products, writing, parenting, services, a book club, travel. Probably I need to add an AI tech category here. My affiliates will have their own private area. This is for people who sign up with my Skool link. You get a one-to-one call with me to help you set up maximally efficiently. I'm getting overly wordy, aren't I? And we'll have regular group training sessions to come together, do hot seats and things to maximize your experience. And that's only available to people that sign up with my link, which you can access skool.wisewithwendy.com. You can also buy with one-time purchase strategy solution sessions with me. And the people that come on board in this community as part of the collaborative team, we're going to have our own private area here too. So this is really building in public, folks. We are making it up as we go, which is what Alex actually recommends. Because if we go here to my premium site or my next project, Barefoot Lifestyle Hub, you can see that when you sign up, this message here prompts you to just go ahead and invite your 3 friends. And then you unlock that Skool Games one-day recordings with Hormozi's mastermind of all of the Skool Game winners and all of that wisdom that they're sharing and talking about. So it's as simple as texting this. He made it copy paste. Look, all you have to do is click this button, copy the message, and send it to people. People ask me how I broke through the top 1,000 with Women Wellness Leaders Network, and I strategically invited people who were engaged, that fit the heart-centered methodology, that the vibe I wanted to create, to be a symbiotic, self-sustaining, kind of self-actualizing group that isn't about me and what I'm doing, but we collectively make it up as we go. And he says right here, copy paste this message when you sign up for your free trial. I just started this awesome group. I don't know what it's about yet, but I'm going to be charging for it soon. I'm inviting the first few members in free for life as founding members. So if you want in, join here. And the link's right there. All you have to do is copy paste. I set this hub up in like 20 minutes because I just used the templates in Canva from my other sites. And I, simple blurb here and threw a couple of links there. And I haven't even set up the leaderboards, which is a whole nother conversation. This is the gamification on the platform. So if you'd like to learn more, you're not a woman, you're not interested in the Women Wellness Network, this is the free community. You can come join us at pain-free vitality. I may be rebranding all of my sites to revitalize, but we'll see. Meanwhile, they're all vitality, pain-free vitality, barefoot vitality, longevity vitality, 3 different levels, 3 different tiers. This is the free one you can come see. It's free to join this platform, folks. It's free to join the platform. It's free to come and see. It's free to smile and enjoy connecting with others. The sea of information is vast and it's growing every day. Like I said, people will teach you how to raise goats, how to play guitar, how to play piano. There's a dance hub and a dance club now that just have dance breaks. There's a dopamine club about, regulating your dopamine. There's stuff for beating anxiety. There's tons of fitness sites. There's tons of, trading and wealth generating sites. There's book clubs. There's men's clubs. There's all kinds of things. So just come on in and dive into the discovery and see what you can see. And maybe you'll see what you want to make. And you'll create that in 3 simple steps. And you'll build it effortlessly because you love it. And then you'll be free from the grind of work, feeling like work. Because when you do something you love, obviously I'm a little passionate about it, and you can feel my energy coming through, right? Because it's truly the only way to live is by doing what you love, right? I think that'll sum it up for me. Any last words of encouragement or wisdom from you, Karen, before we hop off?
Anyone who joins the Women's Wellness group, and by the way, is it open to men as well?
Nope. Women Wellness Leaders only.
Okay. All of the members in that group, with Wendy, again, in her spirit of sharing and networking, it opens up the table for everyone to put an offering for free or for pay within the community. And there's some amazing journaling and study notebooks. There's some yoga classes. There's all sorts of not academic, but business training in there. Take advantage, because something like this, normally you're paying tons of money, right? And here you've got people who are like-minded, and so it's like you've already done all the research. The research has already been done for you. The types of the mediums that you want to be working in, they've already been sourced into this one location. All you have to do is jump into the pool and be like a sponge and absorb it all. It's pretty awesome. I can't tell. I am ineffable, which is a challenge, but I am without words to express my thanks for the wonderful spirit and energy that you infuse into this group, Wendy. Thank you.
Mm. School. No, it can be lonely. It can be so hard as a solopreneur, as an entrepreneur, as a woman leading well in business, and that means leading others well and leading yourself, self-leadership, taking care of yourself, so that you can lead well and effectively. And unfortunately, so many of these places that we go for support end up not being so supportive. And end up kind of like, serving their own agenda instead of being for the greater good. And I am passionate in the mission of creating a better world together as happier, healthier humans. There's my logo is up in the corner with the happy little people. H3 stands for happier, healthier humans. And that means being happier and healthier come what may, day by day. So together, we support one another, we uplift one another. It's okay if you cry. It's okay if you fall apart sometimes. It's highly recommended to say no more often. And it's also highly recommended to say yes to what you need. And we're here to encourage you, to grow with you, to ride this roller coaster of life. Oh, my dog is going crazy over a cat in the window. So thank you for those kind words, Karen. All of you women out there, come join us. Skool with a K, Skool. Let me just go ahead and switch the captions here. Skool.com/network or leader.wisewithwendy.com. There you go. I look forward to seeing you on the inside, and I will be featuring guests on this show sometimes to spotlight their communities and what they're doing in more of a guest-centered podcast. And then sometimes I'm going to be doing this where I bring people on in more free-floating or focused roundtables while we discuss certain things. Skool has just introduced annual payments as part of, you can get the monthly recurring, but you can also get annual payments now, and soon the affiliate, so other people can earn by sharing your community. That's coming soon, and we'll be talking about those new features as they get released, because it is a growing platform. We're growing and building in public enthusiastically with open hearts, and we welcome you. And thank you for being here today in Sunday Skool. We will see you soon in the schoolyards, one of our communities, or just the Skool community, or the Skool Games. Look forward, or LinkedIn or Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're joining from. Thank you for joining live or replay. Leave a comment, say hello. Let's connect. I want to hop on a call with each and every one of you. So hit me up in the messages and let's make magnificent things happen. Yeah? Make it a great day, the wise way, and I'll see you soon.